Do you ever wonder what if? Of course you have, you're a human. Everyone's asked what if. What if you melted dry ice? Could you swim without getting wet? What if the Hanson brothers got back together? Would you go?
No, probably not.
What if I trim my beard more regularly? But what ifs about Tesla, and specifically the Model 3? So let's ask some questions and find out the answers today. I'll ask them though. You can't really talk back. This is just a kind of a one-way thing. Although you can leave comments down below, and that's kind of the way after the fact, and then I'll answer them, but still not two-way conversation. Anyway, let's get to the video. All right, we're gonna go for a drive. First question, what if you reboot the screen while driving? The way you reboot the screen is hold down the steering wheel nipples until the screen goes black. Sorry for the bumps in the road. I've got a little rig set up on my chest here. It's kind of awkward. Screen goes black and it's rebooting, but I'm still driving. I still have full controls, brakes work and everything. It will come back up. It goes to a Tesla screen or a Tesla logo, and then the screen comes back up. Actually, that booted up too. That booted up because of the Bluetooth connection probably. So we're gonna go down the road, turn on Autopilot, and reboot it during Autopilot and see what happens. Hope you can see everything just fine. Want to get the first person shooter look in here. Autopilot's engaged, and then I'm going to reboot the screen. Screen goes black. We're still in Autopilot. Nothing is beeped. I can't tell if it's asking for my hands or not. I wonder if it'll beep and have an audible sound. I'm not going to touch the wheel. I'm ready, but just in case. So look at that. You can reboot the screen while in Autopilot. That screen popped up again because of the Bluetooth connection. And actually, it hasn't asked for my hands yet. But we are going under 50 miles an hour. And we are following a car. So there you go. What if number 2 you can do? Here's the next one. What happens if you hit the park button while you're driving? What happens? Does the car flip over? Brake it? What if? Hopefully it doesn't break. I'm assuming the emergency brake will engage, and then once you come to a complete stop, it'll actually go into park. We're going to try to stay around 20 miles an hour, so just in case the car flips over or it spontaneously combusts, like the media would have you believe these things do all the time. I'm just going to hit the button once and see what happens. Okay, so it pops up. It says emergency brake applied. Well, I didn't feel anything, so I'm gonna hold it down. Yep. Emergency brake is applied very fast, and it puts itself in park. That was pretty violent, actually. I guess it is an emergency brake. Then you have to shift down into drive again. I don't think that did anything bad to it because it pulled the emergency brake, turned all the brakes on. You saw the regen go across there, and it applied the brake. If you had an emergency, there is a delay to it, but if you had an emergency, you could just press that. Another question, what happens if your hand's in the way and you roll the window up? Is there a protection to stop your hand from getting crushed? No, I don't want to do this, but okay. It doesn't, there's no protection there. That kind of hurt. Don't do that. That pinched my finger pretty good, so don't stick your hand there and roll the window up, or make sure your hands aren't out the windows when other people are rolling the windows up. It'll pinch you pretty good. What if you pop the trunk while you're driving, or the frunk? What if you pop the frunk while you're driving? Is that gonna flip up on you? I love you. Well, let's see. Now, I'm gonna just put it in drive. Go to settings, locks, driving, display, quick. Actually, you can't even get to the doors in any of the displays. You can't get to, even if you touch, you can't do that. Let's see in the app. If the car's in drive, let's go to Tesla on my handy dandy iPad here. Let's go to controls. Since the car's in park, I can't do anything. It's all grayed out. I don't know if you can see that. You can't pop the front, you can't pop the trunk. None of those work because we're in drive. So good to know. You can't pop the frunk or the trunk while you're driving or while anybody else is driving. But as soon as you put it in park, those pop up and you can use them. So really cool. Because that'd be pretty scary, the hood popping up and flying at you, like Tommy Boy. Next, what if? What if you open the door while you're driving? In autopilot or not in autopilot? Can you open the door? Well, we're gonna find a safe road and we're gonna try it out. This seems like a safe enough road. Driving 50 miles an hour. We're gonna try autopilot first. We got autopilot on, hand on the wheel. I'll wait for no cars to come towards me. All right, we're gonna try to open the door. The door button doesn't work. You cannot eject the car while the car is moving. Well, that's kind of scary. I mean, I'm sure I could pull the handle, the regular handle, and it'll open up, but that's kind of scary that you can't eject, you can't jump out of the car. You'd have to roll the windows down and jump out the windows, but you can't open the door on autopilot anyway. Let's do it without autopilot and see what happens. We're gonna make this turn first because I'm holding the camera. All you people are gonna say, get a mount, get a phone mount. Well, I don't like them. So I'm gonna drive with my knee here. We're in, and it still doesn't work. We're not in autopilot, and we still can't open the door. So that's kind of good for the back seat, because if you have kids back there, you don't have to worry about child locks as far as once you're moving. Really just once you're stopped and in park, the doors can open up. It's kind of good, but kind of scary too at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you think about that? Leave your comments down below if you think that's an oversight or you think that's a safety thing that Tesla did. So I hope you liked the video. What if you really did? Well, then you should hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too. What if this channel grew to 100,000 subscribers? That'd be awesome. What if I was able to quit my job and just do this full time, planning epic videos all the time, planning trips, meeting up with everyone? What if you guys can make that happen? Share the video, like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Have an awesome weekend.
Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby?